far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. Like a fish on land. Too far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land. 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 I was getting lost in the quicksand. Pink clouds eating their way into my head.
Yo, hey Shah, how are you? Good to see you. I'm just fixing lights and stuff. Let me see why the audio is not working. Like the music. All good, all good. It's been a crazy week last week, but hopefully this one it's gonna be better. I'm trying to understand why you can hear my music. I had a good day, really nice day. We had some really cool things to do at work, like at home, because I'm not at work yet. How was your day? Let's see if this one. Let's see if this one. I think I fixed it. Let me see if this one. Yeah, I think you can hear music now, right? Just a little bit.
Yeah, I think you
I
can
know
hear music
sometimes
now, right?
OBS is just crazy.
Just a little bit.
Oh, waiting for work. Nice. Nice, nice.
Yeah, I think
You're living in the
sometimes,
future.
OBS is just crazy.
Hey, Rodrigo. Good to see you, man. Thank you so much. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I just spent, to be honest, like maybe an extra hour, but I couldn't stream when I finished it. But I really wanted to finish it because I was like, okay, I want to jump on something new. So, yeah, I apologize. But what I did is basically just adding those. Like I realized pretty quickly that it was. Actually, let me open it for you guys, so we can wrap it up. I realized that it was very cold, too cold, and so yeah, I added this basically. Yeah, thanks Shah for the feedback. But yeah, we can go also through what I did in the. Usually, I always have on top, like you see these blue layers on the top of everything called CC, color correction. This is what I do, and that just those are just my last touches. It could be adjustment layers, any effect that I want to throw in there, any last minute thing that I don't want to go in the layer, and I just do it quickly on top of everything. But yeah, okay, so for the light, okay, the bottom one of the orange ones, let me see if you guys can see it. Focus on this area, the dark area, the bottom one. Now it's off, now it's on. It gives it cool it down a little bit. It was too warm in the shadow because we had this wall. Since I was starting to realize how I wanted the light from the left, there's no way that there would be this warm. The second thing, beside those glasses, this orange that I put here is just an orange gradient in the glass layer. And then what I did, okay, so this is called light, of course. And what it is, it's a color dodge layer of just 100%, and this is the color that I used. But of course in color dodge it's this nice rich orange. Then what do we have? Oh, shadow. Okay, this is gonna make it a little more I was trying to shape some planes to give some depth to the image. So for example, oh, there's no music anymore. Let's go here. Play something. So yeah, oh, sorry. Off, on. And when I was doing this, I was trying to imagine what could be out of frame that creates all these shadows. Could be trees, could be other buildings, could be anything. Then we have, okay, so I imagine like this super cool warm light hitting the bottom, the street, so it creates this sort of kind of like atmospheric layer that comes up. And these are my lights. I also added some graffiti, like this one, and something here, very simple, and something here. And the reason why I did this is to create interest and noise around the character, and at the same time I also made the window she's in, the frame, way darker, like there's no glass in there, so we have a high contrast. Then what else? Okay, then we have all these blue layers. Let's see what I did here. I think I can. So this is a quick color correction that I just tune everything towards the greens on the shadows. Very simple. Then I have a pin light layer of this yellow here. Pin light that creates that nice. It blends all these layers together, like they belong in the same place. I really like pin light. This is just some contrast around her again. To create some strong light and strong shadow. I believe this was a test that I was doing of some motion blur, I believe. Yeah, see? That I just used very subtly. Subtly, is that a word? I don't know. But on edges, just to break some contrast and some to smooth out some, because there's so many information, and I still think there's too many information, but again I was like I'm done with it. But if I delete this mask, if I disable it, this is the layer. So I don't remember, like, this is the mask. So you see I applied it just in some places where I thought it was too much. Nothing really serious. Probably you guys will never see that. But I think especially this blur here helps to push back, since we have vegetation on the front of the image. You know, if it's all sharp, even back there, I don't know, it was bothering me. Like, look, it's flat, like this. Am I crazy? Maybe. But then what do we have here? What is this one? Who are you, layer? Oh, I don't know. This is kind of like a very small thing that it was not even necessary. I don't know why it's in. But this, it was so warm. I was like, okay, I need something to break this this pattern and this temperature. And I really like what was happening here with this blue randomly. And what I did was just to add a layer in color mode that is just basically almost white, but then in color mode it gets desaturated. Basically the thought behind all these things was that in the shadow I still had too much saturation, so I was trying to push it back. I like to have saturated shadows, don't get me wrong. That's maybe I exaggerate on that many times, but this time I thought it was too much. And then okay, an extra shadow, very light shadow here, if you see. I think I traced like it's hard to see, but it's basically, it's kind of like a line doing this, and all this is slightly in shadow. And then last touch, more contrast on this square here. Just a little bit, so that when we put the value on top, we see that she's in the darkest spot of the painting, and her lights are okay. They're not the brightest lights, but around her there are the brightest lights. So I think it's hard to miss her, hopefully. And even if it's like you guys see her as a second read, I'm fine with it. It's good. Hey Manuel, how you doing? Thanks for coming by. Always a pleasure. Yeah, these live streams are all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. I had I was thrown in a very crazy task, and yeah, I was taking kind of like all my time, and then I'm about to move. So in about a month, you will see another background probably. But so yeah, it's all over the place. But I still need to do things. So I'm still here. So yeah, I was just explaining, since I didn't get the chance to finish this painting live, what I did from last time we saw it together. Looking at this scene, I'm confused with the lighting, that whether it's morning scene, like early morning with sunrise, sun rays, or it's evening type of scene. In my head, this is sunrise. That's why I put some sort of a pinkish tone in the light. But to be honest with you, whatever you see, it is. It's hard to distinguish, like sometimes sunrise to sunset, but in my head it was sunrise. It might be too orange, you're right. Should be maybe a little more pink at the bottom as well. But again, it's whatever makes you happy. And again, this is part of my personal project. I'm trying to create these subtle moments, and then I want to create some more action-packed ones where everything is, exploding, shooting, car chase, and stuff like that. And then, as I always do, I always put like okay, I have my line layer on top, and then I have a noise layer on top that adds this sort of grain, like photos, that helps merging all the things together, you know. Oh, you're welcome. You're very welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure. I wanted to like go crazy with graffiti at some point. I think I did a couple more around, but then there was information all over the place, so I kept it simple, and I just made this area busy. And yeah, I think it's fine. It was fun. Let's go to the next one. The next one I don't know if you guys watched Luca. I really liked it. I really liked the style and everything. So in between meetings today, I was able to sketch this little thing that might not become anything. It might be gone by the end of this evening, or it might be something cool. But again, this is not linked to anything, any story, but we could definitely create something with this. I think we can put some boats. Maybe it's a nice scene. Who knows? And by the way, I was also thinking on taking this one and make it like a gray, rainy, foggy day environment. We get rid of her and we just use what we have. We desaturate everything. We put some haze, we put some rain, some nice drops. I think it could be very dramatic. Maybe we turn on this light, also these other two lights. What do you guys think? Could be fun. Could be a fun little exercise. But let's go on this one now. I started with a super big brush because it helps me to focus on the silhouette of things. Oh, by the way, guys, do you like the camera? I put my DSLR, sorry. So there's this nice out of focus background. Oh, Rodrigo, do you mean this one, or this one once it's done? Cool, Sha. Then we'll do that. We'll do all together. I promise. We'll gather references, and we'll go through that. Damn, now I want to do that. No. Okay, let's do this. But so I was thinking this one. This is of course. This is the sea, by the way. So we get our depth by, I was thinking, some waves and some light that go through towards us. This one, oh, thanks. That's a big compliment. I love GTA. I love all about it. GTA 5 has, the lighting of GTA 5 is insane. And also, since I wanna use this channel to experiment as well, we might go also sometimes through some more like concept art, video game oriented. So with more texture, we do some photo bashing, kind of like The Last of Us. Concept art. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, just to keep a variety of things, you know. We can do some painting, we can do some characters, we can do more photorealistic stuff and have fun with it. So this was probably like a little boat. I don't know what kind of story we can create with this thing. Could just be it. But this is the blocking what I wanted to start this evening. It's like a line to have some design going on. But as you can see already from this one, and that I started with the line, and this one that I am starting to blocking things with big brushes, are already two approaches that are different but effective at the same time. Especially more organic stuff like this island. It would have been maybe harder and slower for me to just go straight with the line. Okay, I'm glad you guys like the idea. There's no music. Our fight with the music will never end. Okay, whatever. What can we use? I like this one. And by the way, someone was asking me about the size of these paintings that I'm doing on Instagram or Twitter maybe. So these paintings are, I can answer here just in case, 6K white and 300 dpi, so they're pretty heavy. at the end. And since my focus is to paint and go with the color as soon as I can, you will see my line is always a mess because I resolve a lot of things with color. So I just need like some sort of direction, and that's it. Here maybe we have some cool. I don't know. This roof makes it already like a fantasy thing. Is it a fantasy thing? Maybe. I think, well, it depends on the result that you're looking for. If you want to do something detailed, I would say yes. But it doesn't have, like, since I'm not keeping the line at the end, I don't really need to have a clean line or, you know, straight lines or solve everything, because, like, for me, from this to this, it tells me already that, for example, there's an angle here, there are two faces, and then I'm gonna experiment with color, if this is wood, if this is rock, or you know, things like that. And with line, I get to design more. Basically, I just have fun designing. I try to have the outside line like this line here in a cool design, clean, and then inside I can deal with it later. But if I have a nice silhouette, I'm happy with it already. Like, I don't know if I want to make this tower go outside or like outward or inward, like this. Yeah, maybe kind of like crooked. Maybe we have some something like this. Maybe this is a balcony, a big, massive thing with some vegetation going on. This is way too crooked. My eyes can't see anymore after this day, after today. This is way off. Oh, thank you. Are you guys drawing these days? Anything fun? Anything you want to share? Maybe. This music is kind of fun. I don't know why I'm liking this perspective from the bottom these days. Let's push it. another. This music reminds me like Days of Tentacle, you know, those point and click games like Monkey Island. I don't know why. Maybe something like this. Not lately. I was making the redesign of Supergirl. Really? Nice. Like is that a commission, or you were doing it for fun? That sounds like a fun task. I think I like it better the way I had the silhouette here. We have to understand what we have in front here, but we can have a path maybe going down. Some rocks. Fun, mostly a fun art. Nice, cool. Please share it when it's done. Would love to see. What is this music? Megapixel. Hey, we are 6 watching the live stream, guys. Don't be shy. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm thinking if this big tree here is gonna be killing the scale of everything. Maybe. Maybe just like this. We'll see later. Oh, by the way, what I was asking before, yeah, which is, I think I got I interrupted myself talking about something else. Did you guys watch Luca? Because yeah, I watched it and I was like, okay, I want to paint some water, something blue. Okay, yeah, see, for example, I don't really need the pencil, the line of this tree. I'll solve it later. I have a little beach here. Not yet. We'll watch it soon. Nice. Let me know what you think about it. I really liked it, and not because my name is Luca, but I think it's a great movie. Not yet, but the clips and the shorts on YouTube are amazing. I love the work on the characters. Yeah. It's a very fresh take on character design, I have to say. You don't see that style very often. No, probably you'd never see that style. That's why it feels so good. And I love the environment. You will see how, like, the texture, how rich it is, but at the same time, because the lighting is always very colorful, very saturated, it's very calm. It's not too much like my painting before, the other painting. It's yeah, they did an amazing job on that. I can't say too much. We'll talk about it when you watch it, guys. I don't want to ruin it for you. Okay, we can put a character for a scale purpose. Beautiful character. A good rule when you put assets like this, guys, is to group them not too far from each other, and always, if you want to go with the A, B, C thing, it's always like, you know, big, medium, small. You can't go wrong. This is all depending on how much I want to paint rocks later. How many rocks I'm gonna put here. Too late. So there are lots of small rocks here, and then they become big. Maybe we can throw some tree here and there. Maybe we can, like here it goes up, here. We have a little cliff. I want to make it feel, you know, like 3D, three-dimensional. So I'm trying to think about the planes. So this is one, and this is another one. I wanted to have a cave somewhere. Let's put a cave somewhere. I think if we put a cave here, it's gonna be way too big. Nah. Since it's a pretty big fisheye, no, way too big. I'm trying to constantly check how big the character could be. But this is this area is coming towards us, so it's definitely gonna be bigger, but not too big, I think. What if this whole thing is backwards, maybe? This is like a sort of a construction with wood, maybe? Maybe there's some ropes, I don't know. Following the perspective, Luca, please. Would be nice. About the illustration that you're going to paint. If you start with the horizon here, whoa. You know, it's gonna be something. If you start where I started, it's gonna be something. If it's super tilted like this, it's gonna be something else. So the horizon is 80% of the mood that you're gonna tell on your painting. And also if you paint a character, by the way, not just landscape, if you have your horizon, maybe you have 2-point perspective, even better. But you know, it's already giving you a platform where you put the feet of your character. You know. Well, you know, it's much better than just the guy standing. Much more interesting. We should name this scribble that I keep doing. This is this circle with this is gonna be called I don't know, Steve, whatever. Sir Whitening Swords. Sorry if I pronounce it really bad. Hello, sir. Welcome. Hi. I'm in California, by the way. I'm in Los Angeles. I speak very bad, but I'm in Los Angeles. Where are you from? I always have trouble with that, the perspective of the character. Yeah, Rodrigo. See, it's very simple if you trace a grid first. Even if you don't want to be super precise like I did, you can just do this, do a little thing, you know, that's it. whatever you want. If you want something very tight, it could be even just like this. And then the next challenge you have, you know, to start to rotate everything. So, you know, when it starts to go down, rotate your feet a little bit. Yeah, it makes it more interesting also because then when you get rid of it, maybe because for presentation or something, it's fun that immediately I see that he's sitting somewhere, and you can maybe also play with a nice you can fake it a little bit, nice shadow on a virtual plane, and that's fine. Hi from Russia. Hey Max. Wow, this is awesome. All over the world. Welcome. How you guys doing? We are trying to deal with this island because I watched Luca, and I was like, okay, I want to paint some ocean and sea as a next challenge. I can keep it pretty graphic here, and I can draw better. Awesome. Good for you, man. I'm only happy if I meet people that can draw better than me. It's 8 a.m. Wow, yeah, that's right. Which city are you from, if you want to say? I've been in Moscow once, long time ago. It was cold. It was really cold, but really awesome. The architecture that you guys have there is pretty insane. Everything is huge. But yeah, I think I'll take off soon here because yeah, it's gonna be another big day tomorrow at work. I just need a shower. Okay, maybe here is gonna be grass and rocks here. But see, as a preparation for a painting, this is gonna be more than enough. We have to solve this center area right now. Could be big vertical rocks maybe. Are you involved on a new movie? Yes, but I cannot say anything. But it's super fun because it's a very early stage, and at that stage, the team is very small. You get to try anything you want. There's not wrong ideas, But because of that, it's oh wait. Because of that, it's since the sky is the limit at this stage, there's a lot of testing, a lot of quantity over quality, because you want to try a lot of different things and do mistakes and find as quick as you can the right way, the right language, the right design. We're still finding we kind of have the style already settled, but we are studying lots of locations right now. And there's lots of meetings. That's why I'm completely fried right now. But I'm having fun. And this is already enough information. Are they rushing over making more movies to compete against other companies? Not really. Also because like the studio is at capacity, you know. So we have the right team for that right amount of movies. We try to, you know, to set like a quality for every movie. So nothing is rushed. So yeah, in terms of movies, at least for quality, we try to. We're not really rushing. We want to try to keep everything as high as we can. So yeah, no, not really. I'm in feature animation, but there's a TV animation. They have lots of shows. They have a lot of things. They have crazy rhythm over there. But they have less time and a lot to do. Hey, Imaginative Satching, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Okay. And when we're gonna paint all this, we're gonna get some nice couple of references, you know, for lighting and the type of rocks that right now I'm completely improvising. I kinda like this big thing behind. But yeah, there's never been a better moment than now to be in animation, because there's so many studios, so many productions, so many styles, so many, you know, there's so much money in it. So yeah, we are all happy about it. I can draw better. I'm from south of Russia, Rostov on Don City. Don is the river. My region is flat like Kansas, I think. Oh, nice. I've never heard of a Rostov on Don. Cool. Yeah, I guess Kansas is flat. I don't know. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. Okay, oh yeah, I forgot the idea of making a path going up. We can put some nice trees that we're gonna solve later. And maybe down here in the distance we can have hints of lights, like there might be a city, maybe. Depends what time we choose. Could be also midday, bigger challenge, you know. You have lights everywhere. So this is one plane, this is another one, we have another one here. I'm trying to pay attention to tangents and stuff. We could be like a super villain island, and here we have a sort of a platform, and there's a helicopter coming by. Nah, forget it. It also depends on the storytelling. What mood do you have in mind for this one? That's the thing, man. It's I don't know. I was in meetings today and I had this brush and I started doodling things. So the challenge, what's the challenge? Water. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's a cool song. It's by the way, I'm running all these songs from Epidemic Sound, which is all royalty free that I can use on YouTube. So I never know what I get. I like that there's some sort of a free path here, like a pew. Maybe in a weird way there could be a little track driving things up. And here there's a massive both. Pretty impossible. Now I want to have some depth. Okay, let's try to... We'll solve these rocks later. But I'm glad I'm fine on having some vertical stuff in the middle here. Oh, maybe we could also have a waterfall somewhere. Waterfalls are always welcome. Where? Maybe here. Could be a little broken. Yeah. So you have the nice haze coming up from there. This could be better. Maybe there's a little balcony here. Where you can see it and, you know, chill. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Thinking what else I need before I start painting. We can start painting tomorrow maybe, guys. What do you think? I think I'm gonna... I can have time tomorrow probably. I wanna find something better for this. Some big windows maybe. Let me not forget about this waterfall. Oh, but wait, now I flipped it. More vegetation, and this whole area is gonna be pushed backward, I think. So we have a nice entrance here. Well, this area could be kind of like in shadow. I want to see some nice green, blue, and of a transparent water. That could be the challenge actually, to make a super cool water. Some pine trees, why not? Okay. I think, my friends, it's that's it for today. It's 10:35 here in LA. I really have to get going. But I'll try to be on earlier tomorrow, so we can stay again up to this time, and but I'll be live for more time. So I hope you guys are good with it. And we can start to throw some colors, some ideas. We'll go on Pinterest and we'll check some cool cool lighting solution for this. Also because I have no idea what's gonna be behind here. I have some houses, whatever. No, thank you, Max. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow, okay? Thanks for being here, and have a great day, have a great night. I bet you're tired due to the meetings. Thanks again for sharing and also talking with us. No, of course, Rodrigo. You're very welcome. I'm very happy that you guys are here. I see you tomorrow.